Hey guys, what is up? So welcome to a long-awaited video. So before I get started, I have a few things I want to address. So the first thing is that, yes, I said I was going to upload a lot this summer. It's currently August 4th, and the last time I uploaded was the beginning of summer. Exactly the opposite of what I wanted and what I said I was going to do. But I just want to apologize for that. I know that's really bad, guys, but I've been so busy this summer. I think my schedule might even be worse than what it was during the school year. So I really do want to apologize for that. There's not much I can say or do to make it better, but what I will try to do, and when I feel like when I say try, then I always do it over when I say I will. But I will try to go ahead and upload once every 1 to 2 days. So basically, I have 3 weeks until school starts for me, and in those 3 weeks, I basically can cross out one entire week because I'm going on a cruise vacation. So, however, in those days, I will be vlogging, and I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, so I will hopefully upload a lot. I'll upload definitely once tomorrow, or actually later today. As you can see, it's early in the morning. But anyways, yeah, that's the first announcement. And the second one is that I'm going to be branching off to some other stuff. So I'm not going to be confined to doing paper games and that type of stuff, homemade stuff I've done for like years, I guess, maybe 1 or 2 years. I've mainly been just doing that basically every time. So what I will be switching up though is I'll be doing maybe some vlogging, some gaming, some reviews, tutorials, like yeah, I have a lot planned for the tutorials, and definitely some music tutorials. I do play guitar and ukulele and some other instruments, but I'm not going to be teaching those. But I will be teaching you guys a couple of songs. I know that's not really the audience for it, but I will hopefully build a bigger audience that might enjoy that type of stuff. So there's going to be a lot of stuff on this channel, guys. Don't worry. So let's go ahead and get to the actual stuff. This, however, will be a paper game video in contrast to what I just said. But I have a couple games planned. They're all pretty self-explanatory. This is mainly an update video, but I decided why not add a little bit of content inside. So these are my current games that are planned. There's a lot of other stuff that I could definitely do, but these are kind of the ones that I really like. For some reason, I just get sudden urges to do games. So this is just a concept list. So the first one you have is FIFA Rags to Riches. That could definitely be changed into any really name, but it's basically a game where you start off as a youngster, and you're basically going to play through, 2 or so seasons. And it's kind of going to be a really hard game. It's kind of, or not hard, but hard to make game. And it's kind of going to be like a choose your life, I don't know what type of game that's called, choose your path, whatever game. So it's going to have pre-written responses and stuff. So yeah, if you didn't know, FIFA 17 is adding this feature, and I decided why not do it. I think that'd be a great game, always something I had in mind. So basically, you would just start your character anywhere in the BPL, Barclays Premier League, or the English league, and basically you'll be starting at whichever team you want and just getting to become, the best. Some of these could definitely be changed to handheld games, but yeah. Okay, next we got Futurama, the video game. This is kind of an amazing, I don't know, this is a concept I made so many years ago, and though it's not too original, I really still like it, the way I decided it. I mean, you could have made Futurama in a bunch of ways, fighting game, whatever, which would be a little weird, but whatever. But in this game, it's basically going to be, there's going to be specific episodes. If you guys have any episodes to recommend for Futurama, go ahead and leave it down below, and I'll see how I feel. But basically, you're going to play as, the characters, the Planet Express crew, throughout the entire episode. So, for example, there's probably going to be the first episode in there, and I believe you're on the moon. It's so long ago I watched it, but I believe you're on the moon, and you go into this kind of moon car and try to run away from the people. Did they sleep with the dog? Whatever, this is not proper discussion of the game, but there's going to be a lot of different stuff in there. I did this before. I have a video on it, but it was obviously unfinished, incomplete, whatever. So that's Futurama the video game. There's probably going to be around 5 or so episodes, and they'll be pretty in-depth, so that's going to be really cool. Kind of an action-adventure side-scrolling game. something I haven't done in ages. Next, another football or soccer, game, whatever you want to call it. I'll probably call it soccer. Sorry if that bothers you, but it's Football Manager 2017, and that's basically gonna be where you manage a team. It's kind of similar to FIFA Rags to Riches, where you start as a player, but instead you start as a manager. So this one is probably going to be the most suited towards a handheld. Next we got Realm of Darthon. I'm not really going to talk much about this one, but it's basically where you, it's basically, well, I already made most of it. Don't know why I didn't say that first. But it's basically just an RPG, super fun RPG, and I'll hopefully finish that. I mean, it's just waiting to be finished. It's almost complete. So yeah. And next we got Grand Theft Auto. The next two are pretty self-explanatory, but anyways, Grand Theft Auto. And basically, you guys know what Grand Theft Auto is. You just do what you want, basically. This is going to be a little different. It's just kind of a big Grand Theft Auto style game. I'm not too sure if I'm going to classify it as Grand Theft Auto, but basically in this thing, which I don't think is in the GTA games, but basically you can buy businesses, armies, and stuff. It's kind of gonna be cool. This concept was from Heavy Gamer for a long, long time ago. He made a game called Mafia or something. I think it was Mafia, and I was obsessed with that game. He deleted it, but I was literally obsessed with that game. So, I'm gonna hopefully make something like that. Super cool. I just missed that game. I wish I had the video still. And lastly, we have The Sims. Sounds How It Is. Oh my god, that was the worst voice. That's embarrassing. Whatever. But as you see, these games are kind of varying. We got like a adventure game, a sport game, RPG. I don't even know what's it called. GTA. Open world. That's what it is. And The Sims is kind of open world as well. But basically, the basic premise of how I'm gonna make it, it's gonna basically, there's not really pre-written commands and stuff, but it's kind of just going to be spamming things. For example, if you're trying to make a friend, basically there might be a bar, and every single thing you do takes a certain amount of time. I'm not sure if I'm even going to put time into that, because I feel like that's a little bit stupid, but anyways, it's just going to have a certain thing, so it's, you're not going to use the most overpowered one. For example, one might say tell funny joke, one might say get to know, and that's gonna progress the friend bar as it goes on, and it's kind of gonna be a cool game. You basically can travel the world, become the best in your job, start a band. There's gonna be super cool things in there. I'm a huge fan of the series. I know probably most of you guys aren't, because it doesn't seem like the audience, but I absolutely love it. So those will be some cool paper games coming in the future, hopefully. So thank you guys for watching. Again, sorry. But yeah, see you guys later. Bye.